Well, good morning, everyone. We are off to a start with our um, next to the last day of candidate interviews. I want you to meet Theresa Okoro. Is that how I say it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I just want to kind of start with some simple questions for you. If you could let me know where you were born and raised and how many siblings you have.
Oh, okay. I was born in Nigeria.
Okay.
I was raised over there too, but I came here when I was really young. Um, I have 14 siblings. I
Okay.
know.
You win the prize.
I know.
So where were you in the 14?
I was the fourth.
The fourth. Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
So how would you describe yourself?
Well, I would describe myself as a happy-go-lucky person.
Okay.
People will describe me as very caring, somebody to be trusted, bubbly, and easily to get along with.
Okay. That sounds good.
That's
So
what they tell me. That's
yeah,
what
that's
people
what they
tell
tell you.
me. Yeah.
So what do you do? Tell me what you do for a living.
I'm actually a registered nurse. I'm actually an advanced practice nurse.
Okay.
So I'm a
And it,
practitioner in women's health.
okay. Very
Yes, ma'am.
good.
Yes.
Now, did you know that you always wanted to be a nurse?
No, I didn't. Two of my older sisters, one was a nurse and the other one was a teacher. So those were my options. Yeah, but I didn't pick any one of them in the beginning.
Okay.
When I was still in high school, I wanted to be work with the airlines, so I studied French. I wanted to work with the French airlines. But
Yes.
anyway, when I finished high school, I went straight to nursing school. So
Did you? Wow.
my
Okay.
sister convinced me to go to nursing school. And you know what? I am very happy that I did.
Good.
I regretted it, yes.
So what's your favorite thing about nursing?
Oh my God, the people. I love the people. I get to meet a lot of people and I get to help them. And they help me too. And I always say with my job, if I'm independently rich and I don't need money, I will still be doing it. I
Wow.
like to be out there with the people, the families, especially now I work in labor and delivery. People having their babies,
Yeah.
allay their fears, and I can the smile that I see when somebody's having their first baby or their fourth one or whatever, and I say, you know what, I have six, and I'm still standing, I'm still alive, and I'm happy.
You have six.
I have six children, yes, ma'am.
You're still alive and happy. That's good.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So what hobbies do you have?
Um, what I usually do in my spare time, of course, when I'm not working, I'm working with my kids, so
Yeah,
playing with
like
them.
what's the definition of spare time?
Yeah, when I my kids, five of them are already grown. They're adults and they are gone. They already went with college, graduate school, whatever. They're all gone. But I have one in MISD school in middle school. Yeah.
Oh.
So then my hobby was to feed all the kids because every time I have a full house, cooking and cleaning and feeding them, football players and cheerleading, squad, cooking and, helping them. But with my just one, I have a lot of time in my hand. And then, so I will be out with him in the park or, volunteering in the church. Since the pandemic, you know what I'm doing is gardening. Oh my God,
Oh.
I'm going overboard with gardening.
Okay. So like what? Like specifically, do you do flowers? Do you do vegetables? What type of gardening?
I have flowers, but my main thing is vegetables, herbs, just
Yes.
name it. I have it. Even the ones that we don't even use, but I take them to work, I give it to people, and I have any kind of herbs, and I'm still buying more to plant. I
Wow.
don't know what it is, but I mean, I cook too. I cook and I take to work.
Mhm.
I cook for people just to, you know, share. So I
Yeah,
have herbs.
that's good.
Hmm.
Gardening is a good thing. It's good for you.
It's good for the soul. I go out there and
Yes.
I see it. One time I will go out there and I'll watch it to see if I can see it grow, but I never see it. I know, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, no. I understand.
I
I'm a
have never
gardener.
seen it. And then I turn around, go back, and next morning, something has grown. I'm like, when did that happen?
Isn't that something?
It is.
They
It is.
say that to garden is to believe in tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
Yes. Thank you.
yes, yes. So, what would be, I mean, you won the prize on the siblings. You have 6 children. Your occupation is about bringing children into this world. So, what would be your one piece of advice to a child?
One thing that I say to my kids is, you know, listen, listen to advice, listen to your parents, listen to good advice. Ask questions. Don't assume that you know it all. And the reason why I say this is because my little one thinks he knows it all. Okay. Yeah. And follow your passion, and pay attention in school. It's very important to, especially in the beginning. Everybody eventually will not be going to college, trade school, but you still have to have the basics. And I said, I believe in, obey your parents, obedience, and adults, respect. Because when you respect, you get the respect back.
Yeah, that's good advice. Who do you admire most?
Oh God. There's a few of them.
Okay.
Yeah. One is my parents. They are very, 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 they believe in me, not just me, in all my siblings. They have that belief. They instill um, that hardworking spirit in us, and they know that we'll go out there and do what we'll do them proud and ourselves proud too. So that's one of the things. My mom always believes in me. I would say, not just me, all of us, but for me in particular, he knows if I tell her something that I'm going to do this, she believes it. And because she believes that I'm going to do it, I will really do it because I'm not going to like slack
Let
off,
her down. Yeah.
let her down. Yes. And then those are, and then as an adult now, my husband is, is always, I look up to him. I always say when I was, going to my master's degree and I had to take the GRE and, I like math, but he's more better in math. He's a pharmacist. He has a doctorate degree. So I look up to him. He just, teaches me, I ask him questions, things like that. So my husband, and then there's a good friend of mine. Her name is Brenda Ortiz. She is the one that really make me feel like you can do anything. You can really do it. And I know that you can. If you set your mind to something and you work hard at it, you can do it. And it has been happening. I've seen it happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's those are
I
the
believe
people.
that.
Yes.
If you could travel anywhere uh, in time, where would you go?
You know what? I know. I would like to be with Florence Nightingale. Is it Crimean War? That was, who knows when that was, in the 1826 or 1820s? Yes, because every time I see her out there, with a lamp, tending to those soldiers, going
Mhm.
from, and like, sometimes when as I work night shift, I can see me, I remember days when I work night shift and I have a flashlight. I just go quietly, taking care of my patient. I don't want to disturb anybody, but I want to take care of them. I want them to know that I'm there, that I'm watching over them, that I'm awake, and they can sleep easy and I will tend their wounds or whatever. So Florence Nightingale is one person that I always think, and she's called the lady with the lamp. So
Wow, that is so neat. Do you have a bucket list of any kind? Things that you want to do before your time is up?
I have, yes, I do. I always feel like I need to be three of me.
know that feeling.
Yes, because I have, some of my friends call me that I'm driven, which is true.
Mhm.
I'm driven because there's so much that I feel I can do. I can do so much to help, to do stuff. I would like to travel. I travel a lot already. I do
Mhm.
travel. I usually go Europe. I have, friends and families in Europe. And but I would like to keep traveling. And I would like to go on a cruise. And I finally booked one last year. I've never been on a cruise.
Oh,
I
where
know.
are you going?
We're going to fly to London, and from London we take a cruise to all the European, go to Paris, go to um, all those places. There was about 5 stops. I was going to be gone for 2 weeks, and guess
Mhm.
what? COVID hit,
Yeah.
and I still haven't gotten my money back. But hopefully, I will get it back. Yes, I would like to go on a cruise, and I would like to go to Alaska. It's
Mm,
still going to be travel. Because when I'm here, I'm grounded here. I'm doing stuff here on the ground. I want to be out there, look around. I like to meet other people. And
mhm.
I always say, it doesn't matter where I go. I talk to people. It doesn't matter who you are. And I'll approach you and I'll talk to you. I'll find something good on you. It could be your hair, it could be your outfit, it could be something. I'll bring up the conversation. I can be in Timbuktu and I'll still get along with them. I don't even know where Timbuktu is. Your name just sounds far or foreign, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know where it is either.
So, but
I
but
think
if we,
that's the point. Yeah. That's funny. What's the scariest thing you've ever done?
hmm, the scariest thing that I've ever done. You know, one is well, now when I look back, it wasn't that scary anyway. Is to move from Dallas here in 1980, I think was it, from Dallas to New Mexico. I mean, I know where New Mexico is now. I didn't before. So I
Mhm.
was like, okay, New Mexico is snow, mountains, this and that. When we were gonna move, because my husband got a job over there, I was like, I don't know if I checked it out. I said, I don't know if I want to go there. At first I thought it was, I said, no, I'm gonna freeze, but finally we did, it was wonderful. We were there for 20 some years before we came back again here.
Wow.
Yes, yeah. I thought that was really scary because, I'm from Nigeria. I don't do snow. I mean, like that. And I'm from Texas too, because I was here first. I went to
Yeah.
school here at TWU.
Yeah.
So I'm like, snow, no, So, but I'm used to snow now. When we had the blizzard, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so we're gonna close everywhere. No, I'm out there. So,
Okay, so my next to the last question for you
yes, ma'am.
is, why are you running for school board?
Very good question. One is because I feel like I have a lot of information to give, a lot of caring, and I want to be out there with my teachers. Having so many kids, I know so many teachers,
Mm,
and I make sure that the teachers, they know who I am. I'm I was I'm always in the school. I'm always talking to the teachers. If you don't talk to the teachers, you will not know what your child is doing. They
mm,
might come home and tell you something different, and
mm.
you will not just go with that. And I admire teachers. Oh my God, I tell them, I can't even do your job. I know when we had a lockdown, it was hard for me.
Mm,
Although I'm a teacher, I teach, I precept graduate students, nursing students. I even teach PA students. Right now I'm doing my doctorate in nursing, DMP. So it's gonna be mostly, mentoring and teaching.
mm.
Um, but I want to be out there with the community. This is my community. I love this community. I want to see it grow, and I want to see good things happen. Mansfield is already high out up there going, but I want to see it soar even higher, and I want to be part of it. And I think I will make a good board member. And again, I did a little bit of this, in New Mexico, because I was the same way, always in the school. I know all the things that go on in the school, and they're like, okay, I mean, Theresa, why not? You'll be a good one too. So I did, and it was very rewarding, being with the teachers. Even at one point, we have to hire a superintendent because one, that retired. So I feel like I have the knowledge, and I feel like I have the zeal, the passion, the time too to do this. And then with all the kids, I know what education is. I see how I was able to get all my kids going, in the right direction, being good citizens. I want to see other kids that want to go to college or want to do trade school or want to do anything. I want to be there, hand in hand with them, So that's one of the things. And like I said, whatever I always tell people, I better be the giver than the receiver. I feel like I have received quite a bit from my Almighty God and from, people that were around me or people that hired me for job or whatever. I've received, and I want to give too. I have to give back, and this is a way to give back to my community. That's why
Okay.
I gave you too many answers.
No,
So.
no, 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 no. You're doing great. I could listen to you forever. So, so one last question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a creed or a motto that you live by?
Yes. Okay. Oh, something just came to me. Um, there's this song, and I'm not going to sing because
Oh, no, I want you to sing.
oh, by the way, I sing in the
This is
choir.
going to be good.
I sing in the choir in my church. So
Okay.
he said, if I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe in it, there's nothing to it. That's my motto. And that's what
Yeah.
has been pushing me. Because if something that is there is attainable, I can do it. If it requires school, I will be in school. I have been in school forever and ever because as you get older, the things that you learn, some of them become obsolete. You have to pick up, change with the times. You
Yep.
have to refresh. So I've been in school just to know what's the next thing, the next thing. I'm the one that is always asking, okay, well, I got this. What is next? What are we going to do next week, next year? How are we going to get to higher, this and that? So if I can see it, I can do it. If I believe in it, I can, there's nothing to it. That's my motto.
Excellent. Well, I enjoyed our conversation. So I look forward to the candidate forums that we have coming up, the
Yes,
luncheon, and thank you so much for doing this today. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.